Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. And honey, you know, like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm here to talk about Braxton Family Values. And before I even get into Braxton Family Values, if you are in the dark, it is not your phone, it is not your laptop, your computer, and it's damn sure ain't your TV, baby. It ain't nothing broke about none of those devices. If you're new to this situation, then let me say hello and welcome, because you in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. Hey, we in the motherfucking dark room. Yes, we are in the dark room. And while I'm in the dark room, let me tell you what my drink of choice is in the dark. It is Tito's and Dole pineapple juice. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it, and put it on some ice. And let's get it started. Now, Braxton Family Values premiered tonight, right? And this is after the whole Tamar situation with her almost doing what she almost did with herself. And after her whole TV show, the one that she did, Tamar Gets Your Life, this is after all of that. Now, what I did like is that WeTV must have ran all of last season before they played the new season. So I wanted to catch up to the last episodes of the Napa Valley of last season, because that's where everything got all messed up, and I wanted to understand some situations. Now, what I did see and what I've always seen, I just want to make sure I felt the same way about it as I did when I first seen it. Now, what I did see in the Napa Valley last season in those episodes, I was not feeling Tawanda. When she was sitting there talking to Tracy at the end, and Tracy had on the army fatigue hat. If y'all want to go, y'all can go and look at last season. But it's the Napa Valley episodes when Tracy told her, "You are the problem, Tawanda." I see exactly what the hell she talking about. Because let me tell you what Tawanda likes to do. Out of all the sisters, now we already know she was Tony's assistant. She was already in the Braxton family. She was in the girl group when they did the whole girl group back in the day. And I have a funny feeling, however Tracy is feeling towards her sisters, it's not just about signing no contract when y'all was young back in no day. That's not what it was about. That's not what it was all about at all. And what I do notice is that Tony, every time she feel like, and this is how you know shit is just planned out. It ain't no fucking reality TV. Everybody should just call themselves a show. Because there's no reality in none of this. If y'all gotta edit shit, if y'all gotta say y'all taking breaks, y'all don't want this to happen in front of the cameras, X, Y, and Z. And the producers, I've been seeing what Tamar was saying. But I see it more now, more than ever, because you watch back stuff and you see things for what it is. I always thought the producers was being shady when they cut to certain scenes in the in the show and do certain things. I understand where she's coming from. We're trying to make her look like the mean girl, because it always seems like. Now I understand that Tamar has an attitude. I understand that she's the youngest one out of all the girls. I understand all of that. She's the youngest child, period. I understand that. And I understand that everybody may have spoiled her because she was the youngest. But what she's saying about those shady ass producers over there at WeTV, she ain't never motherfucking lied. Okay? Let's get back to Tracy. Tracy told Tawanda that she was the fucking problem. You my problem. I'm going to treat all y'all like co-workers, because all y'all starting to get on my nerve. Now, I don't know if y'all can remember. I don't know why they treat her the way they treat her. Maybe it's because she had the longest marriage to the same man, and that's her father of her child, and that's still her husband. I don't know if that got anything to do with it. But she is the only one that still has the same husband, been married once, and that's her child's father. Period. And she made it her business to bring that up last season at Napa Valley. That's why I brought that up. Tawanda is shady as fucking Tamar. Y'all want to sit up there and have an attitude with Tamar. But Tawanda on the low is shady as hell, because she sat up there and she said, "Oh, what did I do to you?" And Tracy started to tell her. And she said, "Don't try to be funny, Tawanda, because you know what you're doing." And she lunged towards Tawanda like she was going to smack the holy shit out of her. And her husband had to pull her back down in her seat. Though he was the only two left in Napa Valley at that time. If y'all go to the last episode of the last season, y'all see exactly what I'm talking about. And that whole episode alone, she said Trina don't have nothing to do with this, because Trina was the first one to leave Napa Valley once everything started hitting the fan after she got engaged. And, you know, Tamar showed her ass. Yes, she did. But my thing is, this is my thing with the whole Napa Valley situation. Y'all knew it was Tracy's birthday too, around the same time as Tawanda's. It's around the same time as Tamar's. Tamar did not plan that trip. So why didn't y'all make it about the both of them? First of all, Tamar stated we should have a sister trip together. She didn't need all those men there. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all know how she is. So if y'all not going to do her birthday right, then don't do it at all. I understand she's a brat. And I understand y'all want to do something for somebody. But when y'all want to do something for somebody, y'all don't sit up there and do it the way y'all want to do it to y'all satisfaction, when y'all know y'all doing it for an over-the-top person. So y'all should have just let her plan her birthday. And let her do it, and then y'all just come together as sisters. Because I felt like they should have been there together as sisters, and all the men did not have to be involved in that. That's how I felt about Napa Valley once I watched it again. I felt the same way I did when I watched it the first time. Okay, cool. Now we going into this season that it started. As soon as it came on, all you hear is July 15th, Tamar did this. It started off with Tamar doing what she did. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I can understand why Tamar acted out. So y'all trying to tell me, and we're going to get to you in a minute, Tamar, okay? All right? It may sound like I have your back now, but hold on, bitch. Hold on tight, because I don't. But, y'all trying to tell me, y'all had to start off the new season with saying, and how did you feel when y'all heard about Tamar? Oh, I was devastated. I was numb. Tony called me. Like, y'all so full of shit. So y'all trying to tell me, y'all had to start off the show like that? Y'all had to start off the season like that. So I can understand why Tamar was mad. It was like y'all was basically waiting. So y'all wasn't finished filming until Tamar did what she did, basically. And Tamar, let's get right back to your ass, because I love you. You got the throat. You got a throat on you, girl. But we're not going to mistake your talent for bullshit. Okay? You did all of that. And you said that you wanted to be out the spotlight for a little bit. And you was. And then you show up on Tamara Hall's show ready to tell your whole story, because David put out there to the world that you did this, that, and the third. Now, what I did like is that she kind of called David bluff. But then David said, well, you trying to call my bluff about tapes I can't show you because you the one that ruined the camera. And I don't believe David all too much, because I watched Tamar Get Your Life. And the reason why I didn't do another episode about it is because it gave me the fucking creeps. I didn't like the way that he went at Goalie. I didn't like none of that shit. It gave me a fucked up vibe. Now, the reason why it gave me the fucked up vibe is because the shit that he was trying to say that Goldie was doing, y'all do that in real life in Africa because he spoke about it. Not saying that his family does it. I'm not going to allude to that. But y'all all know that Tamar did go with him to his country, right? And ever since they came back, it's been a problem. Yeah, she went over there. And I didn't understand. And when she went over there and came back, it seemed like all hell broke loose. The same David that we seen in last season's Braxton Family Values, it was not the same David that was in Tamar Get Your Life. It was totally motherfucking different. So when people are saying, well, he didn't want his image messed up. No, because you tried to be something different in Braxton Family Values last season, and now we get to Tamar Get Your Life, and you totally different. You telling her that her baby father, which is her ex-husband, don't need to be in your house and all this, but you a grown-ass man. So he can't drop off his kid? How are you accepting of everything in Tamar's life and not accepting of that man that have to bring his child back and forth to his mother? So David, you're not going to pull no wool over on these eyes over here, buddy. I seen you for what you really was from jump any motherfucking way. Okay? David is rich. But let me just say this. Just because David has money, that don't mean he does not want to be on TV. Because they already say that light is different. And he may not want to be in it the way that he thought that we TV wanted him to be. But he wanted to be this guy that, oh, I'm here for her. I'm this, I'm that and this. So if you so here for her, David, when she told you what DreamWorks was and introduced you to Goldie, what was the problem? You know what the problem was? She started telling you what she was seeing in her dreams. And the whole relationship was playing out in her dreams and she didn't even realize it. That's why. And see, Goldie was waking her up. And you wanted her to stay asleep on you. And that's what that was about. And that's why you didn't want Goldie there. But like I said, I'm here to talk about Braxton Family Values. But I'm just giving you a play by play. Now, let's get to... They didn't speak in a while. Tracy is still feeling the way she's feeling. She opening up to her husband, saying everything that happened in Napa Valley and all of that stuff. Meanwhile, Tawanda is over there at the girl from Escape House. I forgot her name. Excuse me for forgetting her name. But that's supposed to be Trina's best friend. So, they was over there, get ready to have the party. And of course, Tamar comes in and she was asking about the bachelorette and all the penises everywhere and, oh, this is so nasty. You know how Tamar can be a little bit judgmental. So that's shutting her fucking mouth because it's not for you. But it has to be some type of show. And it wouldn't be that type of show if Tamar didn't open up her mouth. I'm sorry. It would not be what it is if Tamar did not open up her mouth and say something. Okay? Let's call it how we see it. So, party, you know, she getting ready for the party. And Trina's sitting there with her mother. And her mother's talking about the wedding. And she's telling her mother how the father wants to sing at the wedding. And you know how Miss Evelyn can be a little bit shady. Oh, well, your father doesn't have the best singing voice. And you know how she does shady towards the father, period. I'm figuring you shady towards the father because the father been married for 20 plus years and you ain't find not near man yet in all those 20 years. Not that you want to put on TV. Not at all. Okay? Miss Evelyn didn't go to the bachelor party. She didn't go there. She didn't go to the bachelorette party. So everybody starts coming in. You got the girls from the sister circle. Quad is there with the other girls. And then you got some of the girls from SWV was in the building. Like I said, you got the girls from Escape there. Tony, I find it that Tony is never able to make it to certain things. I'm sorry. Her reason for not making it to the bachelorette party is because she had a video shoot. Girl. She always finds a way to not be in certain scenes. I don't care what nobody say. And Tamar even said it. If I don't go, Tony, and you don't go, then it makes it look like us two just don't want to go. So I'm going to go. And I'm going to be there for my sister. Even though she said something real slick, I don't know if anybody caught it. She said, you know, I wish I had something to do where I couldn't go. So that means, Tony, you're full of shit. Because I don't believe that video shoot was on that day up. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. You find a way to get out of certain scenes on Braxton Family Values because you don't want them to bring down your value in your brand as the Tony Braxton, the living legend, as Tamar called you. So you try to get out of certain scenes. And you've been trying to do that since the show aired, since the first fucking season. Okay? But you like them weak checks, though. You like the checks, though. So you manage your way to get up in there and get the hell on out of there. Because you're embarrassed when it comes to your sisters. Tony is embarrassed when it comes to her sisters. Yes, she is. Napa Valley was an embarrassment to her. That was embarrassing. The way they acted and the way they argued with each other on TV, the way Tracy went after that producer, all that was just crazy. So, they not too sure. Trina is asking her mother, well, who's coming and who did this? And her mother's not giving up no information. So she gets there and she comes after her sister. Of course Tracy comes because she wants to be there for her sisters. Tracy likes to be around her sisters. The only thing that Tracy don't like is the way y'all treat them. Now, if I don't know if y'all can remember, but I think it was first season, between the first and the second season, didn't Tony tell Tracy that she was too big and she need to do something about her weight? I'll wait. I'm going to sip on it, though. That's what she told her. She told her she need to do something about that weight. Now, I don't know what Tracy went and did to lose the weight, but let me tell you something. Tonight, when Tracy went to meet up with Tawanda after that bachelorette party to talk to her about the whole Napa Valley and how the way she been feeling, Tracy came through, okay, with them leather pants and that motherfucking blazer. That hair was flipped for the guards. I said, come on through, Tracy, because they trying to play you. They trying to play you on Tracy's head top, and Tracy not going for it. Why is it that out of all the sisters, she got problems with Tony, Tawanda, and Tamar? She clearly stated that in Napa Valley. She don't have no problems with Trina. Trina's not the problem. Because even when they try to put down Tracy, they tried that shit with Trina and Gabe. God bless his soul and all that. Why she get married so many times to him and X, Y, and Z? Yeah, they did that. They definitely did that. So, of course, she don't have no beef with Trina. Because Trina don't do shit to her. Actually, her and Trina, when it comes to their feelings, they feel the same motherfucking way. The only thing is, Trina was able to overcome their bullshit. She don't really give a damn. Where Tracy lets that shit build up, and then boom, use a blow up like last season when she attacked the producer. So at the end of the day, this season, I don't like the way it's going because they already put a negative stamp on it by letting us know. And as soon as it came on, the damn music wasn't even on yet, and it said July 15th, Tamar ... and was hospitalized. And I'm like, God damn. As soon as I seen it, I was like, well, damn. Well, y'all got right to the shit, huh? We just gonna open up with the bullshit. And people do a lot of things for clouts and fame and that lights. They want to have that light on the Miss Tamar. And you're not slick, boo. You're not slick. You're not slick at all. You want to sit up there and say these producers do all this editing and we TV contract ain't right and this and that and the third and we shouldn't have to do all this work, and some of the times she be right. But let me just tell you this. You can't do everything for the light, boo. Can't do everything for the light. And I feel like ever since her and Vince, she's been doing everything for the lights and the cameras. Okay? It is what it is. And then you add David in there, that don't make it no better. No better at all. Because even though he got money, that don't mean he wasn't trying to use her for the light, right? That's the way I seen that. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I wouldn't be surprised if he came out with a tell-all book. I wouldn't be surprised if his sister came out the woodwork with his brother and started talking mess about Tamar. I wouldn't be surprised about none of that shit. Okay? I believe when she went over there, they put the whammy bammy on her. I'm sorry, I said it. But that's what I believe. Because ever since then, it's been something that's been off. Everything has been off. And we already know that the sisters got their own issues. T.D. Jakes tried to help them. They had a whole nother therapist, Dr. Sherry, tried to help them. Then they had Ayana, and Ayala couldn't even fix them, okay? Because they wasn't listening to each other. They let that fame mess with them. That fame, them cameras, them producers, that editing, that TV shit ain't for every fucking body. It ain't for everybody. And let me tell you something. What I do notice, I notice it a lot in our communities when they get that light cast upon them, is a problem. It's a problem. Because if you think about it, the Braxtons and the Kardashians. Now, the Kardashians had to make a name on themselves based off Kim's back. The Braxtons made their names with their throats. They used their gift from God. Okay? It's no way that they should have had all those motherfucking issues. How you come up with Braxton Family Values, and at this point you are not showing us no values to your family? How does that work? The only time we seen anybody fight in the Kardashians when their numbers started dipping it low. Yeah, I said it. When their numbers started dipping low, here come a little fake fight. Don't hit me. I'll hit you. Don't hit me. Yeah, fake fights over there. They make up real quick over there. Meanwhile, these Braxton girls is so close and older than all those girls on the Kardashians. But and yet they can't get it together because y'all like, and she said to Tawanda, Tracy told Tawanda last season, you like to stir up trouble. You are a trouble maker. You like the drama. And I believe her. I believe her. I believe everything that she said to Tawanda to her face last season, and I still see the bullshit to this day. She sat up there across Tracy when they had that little conversation tonight, and she said, well, I would like to say sorry for my part. You wasn't sorry about shit, sis. You just don't want to have no beef with Tracy because you don't want her to punch her in your face. That Tito's and pineapple juice. I like pineapple juice, especially when it's ice cold. It hitting different. But she just don't want Tracy to punch in her face because Tracy be the one that pop. Tracy's the pop one. She pop on you real quick with no hesitation. So that's why you said sorry to her real quick. But your sorry was corny as fuck, Tawanda. Your sorry was corny. You really didn't mean it. And it is what it is. It ain't came off like you mean it or none of that. You didn't mean it. You just wanted to cool down the situation for you won't have to get popped on. That's all that was about. That's all that was about. What else happened? nothing else really happened. I noticed that Trina says she's not having none of her sisters in the wedding. A lot of Vaughn family is going to be in the wedding. Basically, she's going to have all men in her wedding. She wants to do things differently. She says she don't want to be traditional. No, you don't want to be traditional because you know your sisters like to act up. See, that's the problem with this whole fake ass reality shit. Because y'all don't want to keep it real. Just say, listen, my sisters like to act up, so they not in the wedding. Period. Just say that, sis. How you gonna say it in the confessional? You ain't say they like to act up, but you just said you want to do things differently. You want to do things differently because your family members like to act up. Say that. Stop lying. Your family likes to act up, so you don't want them in your wedding. Because I see little things at the wedding, and I'm not feeling it. Now, we all know everybody got a mic on. They show little clips, and you hear people talking. And she's sitting at her sweetheart table with her now husband, and y'all are talking, and they can fucking hear y'all. They can hear y'all. So I'm not understanding what the problem is. Y'all really acted up at the girl wedding? Or is it we TV cutting it up, making it look like that so we can watch it? Because we gonna watch it. We gonna watch it. But I think they need another session with TD Jakes. And if it's going to be on camera, and I feel like it should be, because they don't do so much on camera, that they have to, if they do make up, it has to be on camera, because you showed us everything bad on camera. So now show us on camera that y'all made up and everything is real. Because we can tell through the TV that shit ain't real. I'm just saying. I'm speaking for the people on, that's watching it right with me. So I don't know. But the episode was, and let me talk about the bachelorette party. I don't know who idea it was to get people. She got these like sexual interpreters, and I believe Tawanda says she planned the bachelorette party, right? And they just used the girl's house from Escape, right? So that means Tawanda did that sexual nasty shit. Now these people are taking off their clothes, they posing in sexual ways, and everybody is talking about it. But Trina was getting upset. For one, it was like, really? Then two, it was like, so now y'all gonna talk while they doing it. I'm already aggravated because they doing it. But now y'all all gonna stand around and talk about it while they doing it. It didn't make no sense. And the biggest one and the biggest, she was over there on the steps because Tamar was just chilling. And she was watching everything from the steps. And she had something to say, because if she had something to say about the little penis, decorations, she gonna have something to say about that. I didn't like it either. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. And then it got to the part where the guy came in, he was naked, and he was showing them how to use the grapefruit with the cucumber. And they all had a lot to say about that. Then I felt like, if it's a bachelorette party, right? I understand why it had to be a DJ, because there was a DJ there. But that's because you have a DJ. The DJ, you're doing it in a house. The DJ really didn't have to be set up in the same room as the bachelorette party. That was stupid, because he was a man. I felt like there shouldn't have been no men there, but the strippers. Then there was another guy there that was introducing the interpreters and describing the many things that they was doing. And they was, they was describing everything that these people were doing. Then it was just a lot of extra people in the background, to me, that did not need to be there. And I'm like, well, who was that person? Well, who was that person? Because these extra people wasn't even dressed up. Even down to the females. They wasn't dressed up. So it's like they helpers, they assistants was there. If y'all gonna be there, I feel like y'all should blend in with the crew. Or Get the fuck off the set. I didn't understand why all those people had to be in the background. And they wasn't in the background. I mean, they was like behind the couch. Remember, they're in the living room and watching everything. They was behind the couch, actually, literally in the background. I didn't understand that neither. Why does everybody seem like the people that's supposed to be behind the scenes, I feel like they want to be on camera. And I've noticing that in a lot of reality shows. Whoever is a producer, now they on camera with the talent. Whoever is a director, they on the camera with the talent. And I'm not understanding that. I'm really not understanding that. I didn't like it. Because it was like, why are they there if they not? Everybody is dressed up in their little lingerie. For all the extra men to be there, it didn't make no sense to me. And the females that was not dressed, for them to be for the camera crew to be showing them, instead of saying, listen, we filming this way, y'all gonna need to step out or go get dressed because y'all don't look right standing there. It just didn't look right. It just didn't. I'm sorry. But when I watch the Kardashians, you don't see they help all over the place in the scene with them and all that shit unless they're dressed just like them. Other than that, you don't see all of that when you watch those reality shows. And I mean the white ones. But it seems like everybody wants to be on set. Everybody that's supposed to be behind the scenes are on the set with the people. And I'm not understanding why. I didn't like that. I didn't like the sexual interpreters. It was just too much. Him taking off her bra, sitting on his penis. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But they looked like they had fun. Tracy, she came through with her little dress. She was cute. Again. See, y'all tried to shame Tracy for being bigger than y'all. Y'all tried to shame Tracy for having a regular husband. Y'all tried to shame her for having a regular life and staying in Baltimore. But I think that was the best thing for Tracy to do, was to stay in her marriage and stay in Baltimore. Because all of y'all heifers done went and moved from Atlanta to LA. And all y'all crazy. So why should she go crazy with y'all? It makes no sense. You understand what I'm saying? It was just a lot I didn't like. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. That first episode was like, okay, I'm going to ease y'all into it. But they really didn't ease us into nothing. They came right on, boom, Tamar was hospitalized for X, Y, and Z. And I was not feeling it. As you can see, I keep talking about it, so I really wasn't feeling it. Overall, the episode was okay. It was okay, but to understand where Tracy is really coming from as far as calling Tawanda a fucking troublemaker and an instigator and all that, y'all would definitely have to go look at those last couple of episodes of Braxton Family Values from last season to understand what's going on in this season, because I feel like that season, them last couple of episodes set the tone for this season right here. That's what I'm saying. So like I said, that was just the first episode of Braxton Family Values. My name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to become monetized. I know I don't do no live videos. My laptop is broken. New York City is still shut down in certain places where I touch. You know, I don't distrust anybody with my laptop. Like, I have things on there that I need. So I can't just give it to anybody to fix. So once I get my laptop fixed, though, I'm doing lives. We up and going. It's pedal to the metal. And I know I work a lot. So, it's, you know, once I'm working, I'm planning I'm planning my cousin's wedding. Yeah, y'all going to get to see that, too. Because I'm going to bring y'all on as I decorate. I'm her decorator. So, yeah. It's a lot. So I'm going to be bringing y'all in on that because I want to do like balloon garlands and all that stuff anyway as another business, because I've been doing that for a long time. Helping people with their parties, my friends' parties. I don't care where they have their party at. I go, I set it up, I decorate, and I shut it down. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I would just make that into a whole different business. You understand what I'm saying? So I will be showing y'all that come December. That's in December. So I'm going to still try to keep up with all my YouTube videos and try to put y'all on to the latest news. And I'm going to try to keep up with Braxton Family Values, but I couldn't keep going with Tamar Gets Your Life. I couldn't not do it. It was messing with my spirit. I didn't like it. I didn't like where it was going. I didn't like what they was trying to portray. I just didn't like a lot of it. And it messed with my nerve. Even though I watched it, but it messed with my nerve. And I couldn't even talk about it. So I just did that one. But I'm trying not to just do just this one. I'm going to try to keep up with these reviews on Braxton Family Values, because I noticed that I start reviews, but when y'all don't watch them, I get discouraged and that I don't talk about them no more. Because I started doing reviews on Greenleaf and all that, and I noticed those numbers was low. And I do notice that y'all like the YouTube beef, y'all like the celebrity bullshit, and y'all really like the YouTube beef. But I don't want to be stuck on YouTube beef. But I'm about to do a video about some YouTube beef in a minute, and then I'm going to upload it. But that's not the point. I don't want to be stuck on YouTube beef. I want to be able to talk about politics. I want to be able to talk about the celebrity stuff and get numbers on it. I'm trying to build a whole nother business so I can build a whole nother business. I'm trying to build generational wealth. I don't feel like my grandkids should have to start from the bottom. I just don't. I feel like they should go and work for somebody so they can get that experience as having another employer. But I don't feel like they should be stuck there. I feel like they should be able to come over to a family business and work their behinds off. And then they build off that and they create for their families and create that table for their families. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm using YouTube to create my salon business. Yeah, I need my salon back. Yeah, I got goals. So like I said, I need to get to 1,000. I'm trying to become monetized. I know I need to get my numbers up. I know a lot of things without people telling me. I know I need to stay and keep doing videos after videos after videos so I can get my name out there. I know that. And we're going to get those views up. We're going to get those numbers up. And we're going to become monetized over here. Because let me tell you something. I got plans for this channel. And people be thinking they bring shade with their little palm tree and stuff, but they don't know. The queen over here is a whole forest. So, you can bring a palm tree, honey. I'm bringing the whole forest. You can't pull the wool over my eyes over here in the dark. Sorry. So when I go live, I want to be able to go live and give y'all the best of the best. I already started ordering lighting. I already started ordering a whole lot of stuff. I just need my laptop fixed, and then I'll be kind of ready to be up and going. You understand what I'm saying? I already ordered all types of stands and for my phone and my laptop, and yeah, I'm trying to go live on multiple platforms, not just YouTube. I have 2 channels. Yeah, I have a hair channel and this channel. So I'm trying to do a lot of things. So I need y'all to like and comment. Even if you're not going to share it, please like and comment. And y'all may find some videos. Go down the timeline in the video section and see what videos y'all like, because a lot of videos about Tasha K is up there. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, I'm about to get on that in about a minute, but not in this video. But I just want y'all to know what to be expecting from my channel. I see a lot of new YouTubers up here, and that's cute. And I'm accepting to everybody, but everybody's not meant to be cool with. But yeah, I'm trying to do me and not worry about what everybody else is doing. So like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. I am on a road to 1,000 subs. 1,000. And people say, Eve, why you set the bar so high? Why you ain't go to 500 first? Because I like 1,000 better. That's why. So that's my goal for now. And then my next goal will maybe be 15 to 2,000. I like to set goals so I can challenge myself. So like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. Get to know me as I get to know y'all. Hit me up in the comments on any video. I'll reply back like I always do. I gotta go, YouTube. Until the next video, I gotta go. Later.